While moving data across the internet, you will need to manage your costs. If you're moving a single terabyte of data through the internet each month into AWS, you need to plan on a charge of about $90 per month. AWS does offer a unique form of Hadoop. The product name is Elastic MapReduce, and it's referred to as EMR. The attributes for EMR include that it's a managed cloud solution for Hadoop with some limitations, but you gain a significant advantage in the ease of use and your ability to deploy quickly. EMR is built on top of EC2 and S3. It does provide an interface for command line, web, and also an API. Within EMR, you create a Hadoop workflow by defining the number of hosts, the data location, and the location for the output. EMR does come with all the standard components of a Hadoop ecosystem, such as HBase, Hive, and Pig. To use EMR, you start by loading data into S3. You then bring up the EMR cluster, size the cluster, and draw the data from S3. The cluster runs and will output the data back to S3. One unique feature is that EMR does come with an auto-termination feature. The cluster runs and then shuts down at the end of each run, thus adding to your cost savings. Speaking of cost, the cost of EMR is in addition to the Amazon EC2 price. You have to add them together. So, an example, our general purpose medium-large size costs us about 19 cents per hour for the EC2 portion. You then add another 4.5 cents per hour for the EMR portion. Thus, you're now paying 23.5 cents per hour per instance for your EMR cluster. The online relational database service for AWS is called Relational Database Services, and it's referred to as RDS. This is a very different service from EC2. It is strictly providing RDBMS services. Your choice for database services include MySQL, Oracle, PostgreSQL, or SQL Server. Attributes for RDS include that it is an on-demand service for relational databases built on top of an EC2 instance. You can use both the web interface or a command line interface to create and manage your relational databases. And again, AWS assumes full responsibility for scaling, reliability, and availability. The pricing is comparable to EC2, and it's only slightly higher per hour. For example,